Okay, yes, I can see.
Okay. So the journey of a fulfillment bridge user begins with the registration. And to do so, the user will go to app.fulfillmentbridge.com and hit the register button. He enters his information here and hits save. Once he hits save, an email will be sent to his inbox, and he will hit that link to verify his email. And by doing that, the account will be activated, and he can log in using his email and his password. So the customer will come here and hit login. Sorry, let me close this. Okay, so he hits login, and the first thing a customer will do is connecting his shop. So he goes to shop, new shop, and here from the several shops types, you can select which one you use. Let's say in your case you have Shopify, so you hit Shopify, and you write down the Shopify domain and hit the test connection. This will test if the communication between Fulfillment Bridge and the shop is functional. If it is, then you will get a success confirmation, and you hit connect. It will go to your shop and you hit install. It's just so easy, just like a mobile app. You just hit install and you're good to go. Okay.
Okay.
So
just one question. So, sorry, I think there's a little bit of a delay. So just to be clear, we have our more of a Magento-based e-commerce store, which we can manually, if there's a module on the Magento App Store, then it's no problem for us to manually deploy that. Is that something that is already available, the Magento integration?
Magento isn't available right now, but we are in the middle of the integration, so it doesn't require so much effort from us. So if you need it, we can add it. Maybe it will take some time, but not too much. Okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna weigh in here. So David, I told you we had it. I actually confused it with WooCommerce, so sorry about that. They're working on the Magento connector at the moment. So essentially within a couple of weeks, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, is going to be ready for deployment. So yeah, so it will be added to this list.
Okay, that's great to know.
Great. So as I said, you connect your shops, you connect multiple shops if you want. And once your shops are connected, you can actually begin importing your products. So to retrieve the products, you go to here, products, and you hit the plus button. You have actually 3 ways to import your products, either from the shop directly, and if you have a Magento installed, you will be able to, you just select the shop and hit next. Your products that doesn't exist in Fulfillment Bridge will be displayed here, and you can select either a list of products or one variant, and just here go to next and import your products. Once imported, they will go directly to the draft, and from draft you need them to be to show under a warehouse, to be visible to the warehouse staff, and to do so you need to activate them on a warehouse. So for example, here you select your product and hit product, hit activate. You select the warehouse you want to activate your products on, like this one, and you fill this information. So like the Chinese title, the weight, the declared value that will be shown to the customers, and the category. If there is usually from Shopify, the information are missing, like width, height, the dimension. So you need to enter them and hit activate. Okay. Once activated, they will go to pending validation, and they will require one of the FB admins to approve them. And once approved, they will show here and activated. And that means that you can send a shipment on those products. So far, so good.
Yes, there's quite a lag, so this screen isn't keeping up with what you're saying, but I can follow what you're saying, and it's quite clear.
Okay.
So just to clarify, I think I saw there we can manually add products. So
Yeah.
let's say there's a scenario where there's not a Magento integration available, and we're ready to start using it. So at this stage, we would need to go in and manually enter each of the products that we want to store in the warehouse.
Yeah, you have the other alternative, which is the import manually or the batch import. Sorry. So you just select the template, you enter the products, and just upload them in the system. It's similar to the shop. They will show up here in draft, and you need to activate them. Okay, and same applies to the orders. You can either retrieve them from the shop directly or by Excel. Okay.
Okay.
So right now we activate our stocks. They show up under the warehousing system. So you need to you need to prepare your shipment, and you need to inform the warehouse staff about the ASN about the shipment. So you create an ASN, and to do so you go to ASN, hit the plus button, you select the warehouse, and you add your products. So you just select the product here, and you enter the quantity. Let's say, for example, 100. And if this product is 100 pieces, and each 50 in one carton, so you need to say like it will come from in the box 1 to the box 2. See. And you have additional services, and those are the labeling. If you want us to stick the barcodes in the warehouse, you need to hit this. If you need more like inspection, like photography, you just hit that, and you hit the shipping mode. And if you want to enter your reference, the cost will show up here for handling and labeling the ASN. And of course, once you activate your product, we'll send you the labels. So you have the choice. You either stick them by yourself and avoid being charged for the labeling, or rely on us to do the labeling. Okay?
Just to, how would we stick them on ourselves?
We just send you the barcodes, and just stick those labels on the carton, on the boxes. If you have your product comes in a box.
I understand. Yeah, before they send. Okay, sure. That's fine. So yeah,
Right.
in our scenario, we won't be involved in the process of packaging the products before they come to the warehouse. So that's fine. We would require labeling ourselves.
Okay. And once you hit, you create your ASN, you either hit save and keep it in the open section for you to update later, or just hit process, and it will be displayed in our warehousing system, and our staff will expect this shipment to arrive. Once you hit the process, we will send you the box labeling or the box markers, and those marks you'll be sticking them on the master cartons if you are shipping master cart. If you are shipping in master cartons. Okay. Or if you want, you can. If you want, we can do that in the warehouse. Alternative.
So just for each of the individual products, do they need to be labeled before they arrive at the warehouse?
So if you are shipping overseas and you don't have this option, you don't want to label yourself, you can send them to our CN warehouse, our warehouse in China, and we can do the labeling for you. we can do all the preparation for you and then ship them to our transit warehouse. Okay. But if you are, if you don't want, go ahead.
Yeah, so my question is that our suppliers are based predominantly in California, and our customers are also them. So sending them to China would add a time delay in the process of getting our products in.
Yeah, I'm just
gotcha.
gonna.
Is there
So, just to answer to your question, David, products, whatever it's a surfboard or a smaller products, they all need to be barcoded for the pick and pack process. So that is either is done through your manufacturing or done through your previous warehousing. I don't know if ShipBob is actually making you do that at the moment.
No, they're not actually. So we just send the products to ShipBob, and we have to pay the fee, but they process each of the products based on the SKUs that we give them. So that's okay. I can follow up to see. With the only issue I see there is that as a marketplace, we work with many different suppliers, and it's difficult to enforce the process on many different players in the industry. So it's that could be a challenge for us.
Yeah, actually, your products have barcodes anyway.
Yeah, so just so essentially,
Correct.
what Nal is saying is like, if your products don't have barcodes, our warehouses can also barcode them. They don't need to come to China. We can ask the warehouses in the USA to barcode them, and then we'll need to see what fee, that would imply.
Yeah,
okay.
actually,
and
go ahead.
Sorry. So yeah, the barcodes have to be the barcodes generated from Fulfillment Bridge. It can't be a supplier barcode, which I say manually enter into.
It can absolutely be any barcode. Like actually, we encourage you, if they already come with a barcode, as long as it's a universal UPC or ISN, then it will be absolutely fine with all of the systems in the warehouse. In case some of your products, some of your suppliers are not producing barcodes, then we can label them in our warehouse for a fee. So that's in terms of barcodes. I think that the labeling that we were also discussing was for ASN, which is labeling the main cartons are going into the shipment. And that is just a different process. That's a different kind of label. I think that's what the confusing one.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you for explaining.
That's clear now.
Julie. So yeah, once you process the ASN, we will expect it to come to our warehouse, and once it comes to our warehouse, we do the preparation. We receive it and we put it on shelves. So once on shelves, your ASN will show up here and the on shelves section, and you are good to begin processing your orders. Okay. So the next thing, once your stock is on shelves, you can process your orders, and to do so, you go to orders, and from here you have to retrieve your orders. You have two options. You either retrieve directly automatically from the shop, and that's can be done by hitting this this button, refresh orders, or you can import by Excel file from here. So you download the template, you fill in the information, and then hit select file and upload. Okay. Your product will then show here under the open section, and you can actually process them and send them to send your orders to the warehouse staff. Okay.
Yes, that looks good.
Yeah. So here, as you to process your orders, you have two manners, two ways to process your orders. So you can select one by one and select manual send. You select your warehouse, let's say New Jersey, the shipping way, and hit send. Or you can do some rules. You can prepare some rules, and this will allow Fulfillment Bridge to automate the selection of the warehouse and the selection of the shipping way based on the country and based on the shipping method in your shop. the shipping option. Okay, so let's say, for example, you have two warehouses, one in Australia and one in the US, and you want your orders from the US to be shipped or to Canada to be shipped from the US. You don't want to go through all the orders and select one by one Canada orders and hit manual send and then go to the other countries. So you just let Fulfillment Bridge do that for you. You configure some rules like these ones, and you say, for example, if it is all orders coming from this shop and they are going to Canada, for example, and they are like express shipping, I will send them from LA warehouse or New Jersey warehouse, and I will send them like with FedEx Today, just for example. Okay. And if it is coming from Canada and if it and it is standard, I will use another standard shipping way like FedEx large parcel. Okay.
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 So the difference in the prices for each of those shipping methods, is that can we see that before we finalize the shipping?
Yeah, actually you have the ability to see that, and that's under shipping calculator. So here you can estimate your shipping, and you can decide which one goes better with your shipping option that you displayed in your shop. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
let's say, for example,
And
let me show
do those
you.
rates?
Hmm?
Sure. Just one question there. Do the rates change very frequently?
Yeah, and the rates can change. It depends on the warehouse, on the shipping way. But anyway, anytime you want to check, mainly it changes each month. But you can it's real time in here in the shipping calculator. So if there is a change, it will show up here. Okay.
Okay.
So once you configure your rules, you hit apply to update the existing orders, or for the coming orders, it will this rule will be applied automatically. Okay. If like for example those order, we have already created some rules for them, and you don't need actually to go to send them manually. You just select all your orders if you have created rules for all countries, and just hit quick send. Okay. If an exception occurred, the orders will show up here and the exception, and you can update the information, either the customer information or the update the quantity or add items or anything. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Another option is to, let's say, for example, if you have a customer and he, who contacted you and told you that he doesn't want his order to be sent right away. He wants to wait for some time because he's out of town. So what you're gonna do is to keep your interface clean. You just hit this snooze button, and you can like delay it for some days and hit confirm. Okay, so your order will go here. And once this this deadline come, this interface will turn into red, and you just select your order and send it back to open, and you can process it again.
Okay.
Okay. One more thing is the split option. So let's say, for example, your order is so big, you need to like split it into two child orders. So this is doable by hitting this button, and you select your SKU, the quantity. You select the other SKU, the quantity, and you hit save. You can split to as many child as you want. Okay, and you can like select select a different warehouse or a different option for any child. Okay.
This might be good for you, David. But if you're sending a surfboard and then a bunch of accessories with it, like you can separate the accessories to go in smaller box, and they obviously you use another cheaper service for that, and then the big parcel can go on the larger parcel services. So that can also be an option.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually
Okay.
another option.
That's good.
Okay. Something else is the advanced refresh, and this is to like reject one of the countries or any type order. Like for example, if you want you don't want to ship the Canadian orders with us, you can select the country or the list of countries, and you can select either only, so you can import only Canada orders, or accept, so you can import all orders except for Canada. Okay, and you hit advanced refresh. Those orders, like Canadian orders, will show up here and are filtered, and you can either keep them in here or just select your order and send it to open to process it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So once you process your order will go to processing, and after some time it will generate a tracking number. So to synchronize the fulfillment with the shop and to send a notification to the customer, you just hit this synchronize button. So your order will go to shipped, and fulfillment with the tracking number, tracking URL, and the status will go to the shop. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. From here, if you want like to create a replacement for your customer, you just hit this button, and this will recreate another order, a copy from this order, and it will go to open, so you can send another replacement to your customer. Okay. You can also hit this trolley icon to create a return, and for the return, of course, a return will be from a shipped order on a shipped order, and you can here put the tracking number, put the processing mode, either to put it on shelves directly or discard it, and the quantity that the customer will return. Hit the add-on if you want us to send you photos, and hit generate RMA. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay. So once you hit that generate RMA, you will be able to follow up your RMAs here. So if you didn't put a tracking number at first when you create your RMA, it will show up here, and you will just add the tracking number and hit save. It will go to pending, and once in pending, we will be expecting this RMA to come to us, and it will just go from processing received until we either put it on shelves or we discard it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So another option, another type of rules will be the bundle rules. And this is when, for example, you are sending you are shipping or selling offers, like for example, for A, buy A, get B and C. So A will be a virtual SKU, and the real SKUs will be B and C, the ones that we have in the shop. So to let FB automatically create those SKUs or map those SKUs, you just select the warehouse, you select your shop, the bundle SKU like A, and the real SKU that we have in our warehouse. Okay. So once we get an order with the T, the bundle SKU T, we will send these two items to the customer. Okay. Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Uh,
Yes, I can hear you now.
Any delays?
Great.
Yeah, it's a bit of a delay, but I'm catching everything. The bundling looks fine. We don't really do that, so I think that's I caught what you were saying there, but it's not that relevant to us anyway. Thank you.
Okay, great. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the drop shipping. And actually, drop shipping is a tool that helps to the customer to collaborate with his drop shipper. So, for example, let's say you have a drop shipper and you want him to see his inventory, to see his orders and everything. You from your interface here, you just create an account for him. You assign the products that he will be using. You assign which warehouse you want him to use, so you can restrict even the warehouses, the products, and later on he will connect to his session. He will connect his shop, and he will be able from Fulfillment Bridge to process his orders by himself and monitor his orders. And you, as the owner, you just follow up the order status. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of
Okay,
him contacting you, sending you
I,
the address and everything, he will be doing the work himself.
okay. And does that have to go through one of your warehouses, or can your freight company pick up the products directly from our dropship partner?
Right now, it's only our warehouses, but I will let guys maybe explain more, and you can suggest that.
We'll meet on Wednesday, so he will take us. For the moment, we only do it from our warehouse. So, when I talked to our CEO, it was mostly to see what the options would be. So basically, just trying to get the show you this feature as if it was from our warehouse, and then on Wednesday we can discuss further.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so another thing to monitor your inventory, you can go here once your ASNs are on shelves, and you can select the warehouse and see the left quantity, see even to monitor the in and out stock by orders by ASN and everything. And another thing is the billing. And you can, from here, if you have a PayPal account, you can send money directly by PayPal through the system. The credit card isn't supported right now, so it's only PayPal. Or you can send bank transfer. We will send you the bank address. So if you want to top up, you have both options. Okay.
Yes, PayPal is fine.
Great. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Let me know if you have any questions.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, did you hear us?
Yes, I got you now. I think it only cut out for a moment. So this screen isn't really keeping up, but yeah, so I just heard about the fact that yes, you can pay with PayPal, and you were showing me the screen there.
Awesome. Do you have any, so this will be more or less the end of the demo in terms of now you can see the features that the system has. Do you have any further questions system-wise? I mean, obviously not everything that we're going to talk on Wednesday, but system-wise for your storefront at the moment?
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, no, I don't have any other specific questions. So yeah, it would be great to perhaps even jump in and have a bit of a demo myself by setting up an account. We can do that before or after our Wednesday meeting. And I think, yeah, for me, the main thing would be that if we don't have an integration ready in time, then I'd just like to go through that process manually and see if that's going to suit our business processes or not. But the functionality all looks like it will cater for our current business needs.
Yeah, just about the connector, and Ismail can help me out here. But at the moment, for example, our Amazon API is being maintenance, and we're using ShipStation as a middle connector. So I'm assuming that through Magento we could do the same, using ShipStation to connect to Magento, and then ShipStation fits our system. So there is a way about it, although the Magento should be ready quite soon. But if not, you can definitely do it manual. I don't know how much orders you will be processing, but you can definitely try it out.
Yeah, sure. That's something that we can explore further on, and yeah, especially if we go down the pathway of onboarding our clients, then since we are all using the same platform, which is the one we have developed, that would make it a lot more valuable to build an API and maintain that even ourselves if necessary.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's the discussion I'm looking forward to having on Wednesday. So what I'm going to do now, if you don't have any further questions on the system, is I'm just going to, go ahead and create a user. And if something comes up, any questions, any doubts, you need us to, validate anything or like help you out in the process, you let us know. If you do it as a mockup account, and then on Wednesday we discuss further, and then we can move into working together, at least on your storefront.
Okay, perfect. I think that's a good plan.
Good. I'm going to send you the renewed invite for Wednesday, and I'm also going to send you a copy that is going to be empty. It's just going to be a standard draft of our service level agreement for you to take a look. And then when you're ready,
great,
you can just fill it in with everything. But like I'm just going to send you the standard one so you take a look as well.
Yeah? Okay, that's good. Yep, perfect.
Well, thanks so much for your time, David. I hope this was useful. Thank you, Ismail, for your time as well.
Thank
that
you,
was
Julie.
great.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks to both of you. And I'll speak to you again soon.
Yeah, soon. Have a nice evening.
Yes, thanks. Have a good day. Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.